We're live.
We not like them, because, baby, they not like us. You feel me? Episode Curry?
I don't hate it.
Episode Curry?
I don't hate it.
Cooking on them?
What's the line that Drake says? Cooking like I'm chef.
I don't know. He's probably
some
got a bunch.
curries. Yeah.
He's so good. Can I tell you,
Lyrical artist.
bro? He's in the lab doing lyrical backflips. How you gonna tell me that you remember when you used to stress about Bills like a Buffalo fan? That's so tough. Like, that's so sick. Are you kidding?
No, I agree.
Welcome to What Are We Doing podcast. How you going? We're happy you're here. Where did you come from? Where did you go? That song's about STDs.
Yeah.
Isn't
It
that
is.
wild?
Yeah.
You got kids bopping around to that.
It's like church camps and stuff.
I know.
It's hilarious.
It's so nutty to me. It's nuttier than squirrel shit.
Yep.
What Are We Doing podcast? How we going? Episode 30. We out here. Can
What?
I tell you, bro? Do you mind?
No, go take it
'Cause-
away. Take it away.
We've talked before about how I think it's stupid that you have to put a return address on like a letter or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I don't want it back. Send it to the address that I put on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what if it's something like important that?
I get why you have to put one on there. But have you ever thought about how if I put my return address on there and if I didn't have a stamp on it, it would get brought back to me at the return address. Understood? Are you following me so far?
Yeah.
Because I put my return address on there. I don't have a stamp on it. Okay, you can do that. It comes back to me.
I don't think they even grab it.
Huh?
I don't think they even grab
If
it.
I put it in the mailbox thing,
Like I think.
like I take it uptown and I drop it in the box.
Yeah. Don't they would probably sort through it there, don't they?
Yeah.
So if they see there's no mailbox.
Right. So they would send it back to me.
Yeah, but
'Cause
it really
my
didn't even
address
get
is
sent
the
nowhere.
Huh? No, it's not getting sent anywhere.
Yeah.
It's staying there.
Yeah.
And then they'd go, oh, this doesn't have the proper stuff. We need to send it back to this person.
Mm-hmm.
What if I just put the address that I wanted it to go to as the return address? I ain't paying for stamps. You think, what I look like, bruh?
I think the
Yeah.
FBI is knocking.
Hey, man.
Dang.
I'm telling you. Like, why? What's stopping me from doing that?
No, I don't know, bro. Stamps are expensive too.
I know, for no reason. Wait till you get married. And it's like, for what?
Yeah, why?
Can I just, like, draw a stamp or something?
You can,
Bro, tell me why it wouldn't work. I've been thinking a lot, okay?
do you think if they see it though, like you're turning it in here in town, and the thing says return address is California, like you think they're just like, nah, and they're just gonna throw it away or something?
I don't think legally that they can throw it away. I don't think legally that they can just throw away someone's mail.
Really?
I don't think so.
I mean, it makes sense, I guess.
Maybe it accidentally got through and it's on there for whatever reason. Just put up like literally.
We should try it.
I'm
You
down.
should. Well, we shouldn't do it in town. You should do it to Mike.
Yeah, just send something to Mike.
Yeah.
I literally, I'd be so down to try it.
All right. We'll have an update next week.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
got
like
an
that.
answer for you.
Huh?
I got an answer for you.
Okay.
That's boring.
I don't like it so far.
It says that it would not be delivered by the Postal Service. It would likely be considered dead mail and sent to the Mail Recovery Center, where they would try and identify who brought it in.
On some FBI type. That's so stupid. Just send the freaking mail.
You ever thought
That's
about?
so boring. Why did you look that up? Why couldn't we have just tried it?
You can still
You
try
ruined
it.
everything.
Good.
I'm kidding. I love you so much.
You're right.
This is a question I have, and it might be dumb. I don't know. It's been a long week, but if I was if I'd never committed a crime, like do they have my fingerprints somewhere in the database?
Have you ever gone in for fingerprinting?
I don't think so.
Then no.
Well, they would have zero way of
Don't they
identifying me
do
at a
that
crime scene.
when you're
crime
a baby,
scene.
right?
Yeah, but
Don't they
that
get
can
your
change. You get
fingerprints?
scars on your fingers, stuff like
Your
that.
fingerprint can change.
Yeah, a lot of times criminals will burn their
Yeah, I knew
fingers,
that.
like their things off.
But I'm saying, like, if I was
You
to,
just also not commit crimes.
yeah, but if I was
What a
to,
freaking concept.
and they don't have my fingerprints, that just they would not be able to identify that was me.
I'm sure there's other ways around it. Not
Yeah, are you on CCTV or
What?
why have CCTV? That one's on me. I will take responsibility for that one. CCTV cameras. That's like the little cameras that are like in the things.
Security
like,
cameras.
Yeah, the security cameras. How come the quality on those are just dog shit?
they haven't
Like,
improved
they're
in the
so
last
bad.
60 years.
Like they're so bad, dude. Like
our iPhone from
yeah,
20
bro. No, they're like, okay, here's the person, here's our suspect. We watched this person steal a bag of M&Ms and then leave, and then it's like the most pixelated, like
Well, it's in black and white too.
it's like
bro.
they took the picture on like a 3DS. Like they're so expensive. Like they're thousands of dollars worth of cameras. My iPod Touch could do better, bro. And it's like, it's probably 15 years old. Why? Also, this is your main thing to keep criminals out. Also, there's so many dead spots in stores where they're like, well, we just don't have a camera that reaches that corner. And it's, why? You did the work. You put them in everywhere else.
I'm sure there's less dead spots than you would imagine.
I don't know,
How
bro.
would you,
Seems like there's a lot of crimes where people are like, we don't know.
Facts.
Also, we stole M&Ms. We don't really care.
There was one time.
Do you know that?
This,
Sorry.
this I don't know if this is 100% true. This did happen, but I don't know if he was stealing or not. But there was one time I was a little kid and I was at Dollar General with my parents,
Mm-hmm.
and we were getting ready to check out, and this kid in front of me was a high schooler. I don't even know who it was, but I was a lot smaller, but he was obviously in high school. Like they were on lunch break. He goes up there to check out, and he getting like whatever he's getting, but he's got a bag of chips in his hoodie. I see that, and I don't
Did
know.
you snitch?
Well, no, I didn't.
Okay.
But I don't know if he actually stole it or not. But he got away with it if he did.
I'm glad you didn't snitch, because like I just can't get behind Big Dollar General, you know, just as a corporation. Why? How do you not? Can you just stock your stuff? Why do you just have carts of just stuff
Dollar General?
out everywhere? Yeah, bro. Like just
I think
put
it's
it
a
away.
shortage in workers. COVID. It is funny though that almost every Dollar General is like the same.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that it's like
Doss, I was talking to Doss last night, and because he like, to my knowledge, what he does is like he's like a sales rep for Coke. So he'll
Mhm.
go around and essentially be like, you know, making sure that they have all their stuff stocked and like stocked the right way. Even like, you know, they've got, when you go into like Walmart and there's like a field goal post made out of like Coke things, like he's like in charge of that stuff, like from a marketing side. He said he was in a Dollar General down there, and he saw the biggest rat he's ever seen in his life go scurrying through one of the back rooms, and he told the manager, and she was like, what do you want me to do?
bro.
Gross.
Can I? This is way off topic. What we were just talking
Uh-huh.
about. I had McDonald's for lunch today.
Fire.
It was like a late lunch, early dinner type thing.
Uh-huh.
I went through the drive-through. My normal order is like my normal order is a number 7, so it's 2 cheeseburgers, fry, and a drink.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm feeling a little extra hungry,
Mm-hmm.
so I got some. I haven't had chicken nuggets in like forever from there,
Gas.
so I got a 6-piece, ate one, and I realized
Not that hungry.
I understand why I don't eat this. Like why I
Oh,
don't
really?
get it.
You don't like them?
It's dog.
Really?
It's terrible.
Like what about them?
I don't know. I just didn't like it. I was like, I understand why I don't ever get chicken nuggets from there anymore.
What do you normally get?
Cheeseburgers.
Like just two
2 cheeseburgers. Sometimes some McDoubles.
yeah.
I'm more of a burger guy than a chicken guy in the first place.
Yeah.
Both of them aren't real.
I mean, if you're like not a chicken guy anyway, that's not. I mean, it's not like. I don't think it's a secret that it's like not high quality chicken.
Why is there not Cane's?
There are.
No. Why are restaurants so like big restaurants so centralized? Like in a specific region. If that makes sense. Like In-N-Out, bro. Why is that a West Coast thing? Like if there was an In-N-Out in Peoria, that thing would be popping. Like why not? Just put one in Chicago and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like why do we not do this as a restaurant?
Maybe it's
As
their
the
it's
owner.
like their values is like we're a West Coast chain.
Yeah, but this is probably why McDonald's and Chick-fil-A just wipe people out of the wall.
Chick-fil-A isn't open on Sundays. They're pretty successful still.
But
So,
they're
like-
like everywhere in the world.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like maybe that's just it's their thing. I don't know.
It doesn't.
Never had In-N-Out.
It's
I had Whataburger
Mid.
for the first time. when I
Whataburger's
was
fire.
down.
I like Whataburger.
It's fine.
I like it better than In-N-Out.
Can't compare the two. Only had one. Cane's or Zaxby's?
Zaxby's.
Cane's or Zaxby's?
Canes.
Have you ever had Zaxby's?
Yeah.
Zaxby's is fire.
I
Remember they used to have a
love
Zaxby's in the Ozarks?
They don't no more.
No.
That's
I was
disappointing.
I was almost in tears. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, it's just
It's so good. It's so good.
I can. Both are gas.
There is a Cane's coming in Bloomington.
Really?
I hate Bloomington. I don't like going to
It
Bloomington
feels
for
so
anything.
far away.
Why does it feel so much further than Peoria? It's not that much further.
Feels like a haul though.
Because you have to I think it's
Is it
because you have to
country
drive
roads kind of. It's
Yeah.
not like it's not interstate.
Yeah. It's got to be.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know.
me and Kayla were supposed to go to a hockey game in Bloomington, the Bison, whatever. And I was just like, nah, I don't want to go to a Bison game. I'd rather go to a Riverman game.
Yeah.
Even though they're the same distance. I just don't want
Peoria.
to.
I like Peoria more. I did have a question though for the group and for anyone listening that's educated enough to answer the question, because I don't think that the people that I'm sitting with will be able to. I heard that. Okay, we are taught in school that at the core of the earth we have what?
Magma.
Yeah, lava or
Lava,
yeah.
magma, right? Which lava, magma, pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is the bottom of the ocean so cold if the center of the earth is lava? Average temperature of the bottom of all of the oceans is around 35 degrees. So just over freezing. But
I
you
think it has to do with I mean, you're still hundreds of miles away from the center of the earth. We're closer to the bottom of the ocean's closer to the atmosphere than it is the center of the earth. And there's no sunlight down there. So I feel like that's got to be why.
You're positive on that?
No.
You're
I'll look it
positive
up.
on...
I don't know.
I mean, you did say my guess, but then you gave me some like numbers, so I didn't know if those were like statistics or if those were guesses again. Because I don't know what the distance is from the sand on the bottom of the ocean to where the lava happens.
A lot.
Also, how do we know that?
Don't know. That's true.
Well, how have we dug down deep
No,
enough to?
Can't.
No, right. So we're guessing.
You think if you dug all the way down there that like lava would just start spewing out then?
You ever dug to China?
Well, tried.
I don't know. I got like, I don't know, 3.5 feet.
Why is that a saying?
Because isn't that why Pekin had a bunch of Chinese stuff? Isn't that why they were like Chinese? Because no, stop. This is a real thing. For real, this is a real thing.
It is.
The they say that they're like the exact opposite side of the earth as whatever in China.
Peking, China.
There you go. Peking, China.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like if you drew a straight line.
Like if you just started walking into the earth and then came out the other side. Like if you went straight through.
Oh,
Like-
I forget the Earth's round. I don't believe that it's flat, but I just forget that like that's how the Earth works. I was also thinking of it like
we
walking
should start
around.
a campaign to prove to people that you are actually really smart.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason, it just does not shine the brightest in here.
I saw a video on TikTok the other day of a dude kayaking, and he got absolutely like just obliterated by a whale.
I saw
I saw that too.
Swallowed
I saw
by
it
a
too.
whale.
I saw it too and immediately thought of you.
I was dying laughing. I said he wasn't doing it right.
Yeah, clearly didn't stuff shorts in his blowhole. There was no Moby Dicking on that thing.
Also, I saw another video. This dude was kayaking in the ocean again. Also, bro, I would never kayak in the ocean. That's just too scary for me. But he was getting followed by a great white shark.
I saw that today too.
Like that would freak me out,
I haven't
dude.
been on my phone much today.
It was the other day, but yeah. I don't know what I would do in that situation, but that's scary.
Dude, I hate those posts that are like, what would you do? And it's like, it'll be like a, I don't know, 160-foot wave, like, coming in, and you're just like, or like, I saw one that was, this guy was on the moon, like, he was like taking a picture from the moon, and the earth had exploded, and it was like, what would you do?
Figure out where I'm going next.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, go into the rocket ship and just start flying, I guess, until it's over.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. What do you want me to do? What's the what? And then you go in there and look at the comments, and it's just like,
Comments on videos are my favorite thing to look at sometimes. Some of them are just crazy.
yeah, it's not, dude. The comment section on things is just not a safe place to go.
Oh yeah, that's got to be when you get ready to, when you click the little 3 dots
Yeah,
to go into comments. It needs to pop up a warning. It says not safe for work environment or
Yeah.
something,
yeah.
and like, or are you over 18? And you say
Right.
yes or no. Like it needs to give you like, are you sure you want to go in here?
I like that. I mean,
It doesn't affect anything. You're still
I
clicking
can't
it.
think of a situation where they've been like, "Hey, this is pretty graphic. Are you sure you want to look at it?" Where I haven't been like, "Yeah, why are you even?" I mean,
Is there a way I can just disable this on
right?
my phone?
I've never been like, I don't know what I want to see what's behind. Yes,
Honestly, when
like
that
I
happens,
want to see what's behind here so bad.
when that happens on my TikTok, it's like blurred out and it says something about graphic. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I always just scroll past it. I don't ever watch
I keep
it.
getting things on TikTok that are like, it'll say like, was the previous video suitable for TikTok? Yes. And then it'll be like, have you had an ad in the last however long? And I'm like, yes. And then it's like, how would you say the amount of ads are on this platform? And there's an option for too many, and I always do too many. And I wish that I could do 3 levels above too many. Also, don't show me lives. If I want to see a live, I'll go
to the live
over to the
section.
live thing.
I agree.
If I want, like, don't show me that.
Yeah.
I'm iffy on if it shows me like my friends' stuff. I'll go to the friends tab and look through there.
Yep.
Like,
Sometimes I just want to scroll through some content,
just,
man.
yeah, bro. Just let me go on my little journey, and I'll see you later.
It was like summertime. It was maybe even before summertime. TikTok there's always like a meme or some video that people like put in all their videos for a little bit. And it was like one of an orangutan driving a golf cart.
yeah,
Like there's so many different videos and captions of that video. That was my favorite. Like, I don't know if you call it a meme or what you call it for the longest time. Like if I was to scroll through my likes on TikTok, there's probably a section of like
Yeah.
50 videos that are just
Yeah.
orangutan driving something.
It's funny how different my algorithms are for what platform I'm on. Like
Yeah.
TikTok, all my TikTok knows about me is that I really like Drake, I really like LeBron, and that if it wants to show me ASMR videos, I'll probably get distracted and end up watching the whole thing. So that's basically all my feed is on there. If I go to Instagram, it's like the most unhinged, like insane memes of like, there's no way that somebody has like a twisted enough mind to even think of making this.
Uh-huh.
And then also probably spent hours on AI, like making all of these cuts and like
Yeah,
things for do I watch them? Yeah, dude, they're so funny.
There's nothing
Like, they're
better.
so funny.
There's nothing better than trying to go to bed, scrolling on TikTok or Instagram Reels, and just like crying laughing before
Yeah.
you go to bed. Like that's probably one of my favorite things.
Yes.
If TikTok isn't hitting when I'm trying to go to bed, I get like kind of upset.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, bro, I need a couple laughs real quick.
Right. And then I hop onto Twitter and it's like I just get to watch people like snap their tibulas in half. Like I the other day I watched a video of this guy walking up onto his porch and like there was a hole, like the stairs onto his porch. There's like there wasn't like a backstop to the stair and it was icy, so his foot slid down in there and his leg just snapped. So then you could like watch. Yeah. So I watched it, 5 to 15 times because I just couldn't stop. I literally could not stop watching
Isn't it crazy?
It makes me sick and I love it.
Isn't it crazy how adrenaline works? Like I
Yeah.
saw a video
Yeah.
the other day. This guy was driving a semi, caught on fire. He jumps off the top of the turnpike or like whatever you call it. What's it called? Like a bridge kind of thing.
Yeah.
Jumps off of it, lands straight on the ground, gets up and like runs away because like there's about to be a big old explosion. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, how?
How? Yeah.
It's like it's
How
just
did,
crazy.
how did
Like,
your knees not like
yeah, like you just see
how
him
did your
jump.
knees
like,
not touch
it's
your
not
hips?
funny, but it's just like crazy how, or like someone that like just like slips on stairs going out and like their just knees all messed up and
Uh-huh.
they're just like up and they just walk back inside.
Yeah.
It's like how?
Or dude, like even like car crashes where you're like, oh, they died 100%, and then they like jump out and they're like looking at the car like, whoa, that was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. What are your algorithms like?
A lot of golf. A lot of like, if there's like that meme that's like kind of going off at the moment, if I like one of them, then that's all I see for like 3
Yeah.
or 4 days, like the orangutan thing.
The chill guy thing for a while.
Or yeah, chill guy. I saw that a lot. I get a lot of Hasbulla. You know who that is?
Yeah.
The little guy. He's got some
He's funny.
hilarious memes that I love that I like. So that comes
Mike
up every once in a
Tyson
while.
video where he didn't know that he was a grown man.
Yeah, he picks
He's
him up like
like-
a baby.
Picks him up like a baby and he's like squishing his cheeks and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I get a lot of
Wild.
Barstool stuff.
Yeah, I do get a lot of
follow
Barstool stuff.
a lot.
I guess I get a lot of sports stuff.
Yeah, I get a lot of
on-
sports stuff.
On all platforms, I get sports stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's my only thing where it's like it carries through all of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, that's really about it. It
I,
will just bounce around between things.
I hooped on Tuesday, and I did pretty good. Like I did, nothing insane. Like I'm out of shape, and I'm
Just like 15, 10, and
yeah. We're playing games to 11. I was averaging 15. So nothing too crazy, but something light. No, I don't know. I was like contributing, so like I just felt good. I wasn't just like running up and down the court. But you know how when you jump, your like okay, so like I closed out, went and jumped on a guy shooting a 3 to like just contest, and I was kind of late, so I jumped probably as high as I could jump. And you know how when you jump, your like toes point to the ground, kind of like think about jumping,
Yeah.
right? While I was in the air, the like if there was a meter of how close I got to my my calf cramping, it would have been like throttling the cramp side of
Yeah.
that, because I landed and I was like, okay, mentally quick timeout. If I rotate my ankle in any way at all, I'm gonna spend the next couple minutes on the ground crying. Like, it hurt so bad. Also, Charlie probably broke his toe.
Yeah.
That was so disgusting. And I was
Was
talking.
it actually because you pushed him?
No, I didn't push him,
I
bro.
wasn't sure.
It was no. He freaking smoked a layup. I went and contested him and he missed it. It wasn't that bad. Did I let him know that it was really bad? Yeah. Oh yeah. But no, I mean it's not. It wasn't like. Basically, he got a steal from somebody else. I was at like half court. I was like, well, I'm gonna go up, see what happens. And he kind of did like an up and under thing, and then his foot came down, like straight down onto my foot, which was on the ground or close to it or whatever. And then he just kind of waddled around for a while, and he was like, dude, my toe. And I'm like, shut up. Like, you're such a baby. And then probably not even an hour and a half later, he takes his sock off, and it's
sends a
literally
picture.
just...
Yeah, it's just straight purple.
Yeah, it's just his whole toe is purple.
nasty.
He sent me a picture the next day too, and he's like, "It's more purple." And I was like, "Bro, we get it. You went to ECU, like, like
Rep the
chill,
squad.
yeah, like rep the squad, bro. Chill, we get it. Like, okay,
Yeah, I'm hooping tomorrow.
yeah."
Yeah, by hooping, I'm just sitting in the corner shooting some threes.
Word of advice:
Hmm.
wing. Go to the wing, not the corner.
Oh, yeah, I'm a big right wing kind of guy. Right corner. I like
Yeah,
the right
baby.
side.
Hey, man, corner, wing to wing. Less distance traveled than corner to corner.
Oh, I ain't running.
That's, bro. I have to do that in 2K because my center. I feel like my center's kind of slow, so I don't like going to the corner because it's like,
A lot of energy burnt right there.
yeah, to get back down to the other, like underneath the other basket, it takes forever to get down there. So I don't like going past like the break and the 3-point line because,
Yeah. Dude, I saw something about taxes the other day.
yeah,
Tax
stupid.
season. Yeah. Whatever. And the video was like, I'm going to paraphrase it, but this isn't going to be exactly what it was. But basically, it's like, it's a play on, it's like the IRS. It's TikTok. The IRS, guys dressed up like IRS,
Mhm.
talking as IRS, and he's
Yeah.
talking as a person that has to do taxes. Basically, it was like the IRS is like, yeah, you got to send us all your tax stuff, even though, like, we know the amount that you owe.
Yeah,
And if you don't
Yeah,
pay that
yeah.
amought, we're going to
You
come
gotta-
after you.
right. You got to send all your stuff over. And like,
You
cool.
got- you gotta do
know
all
how
the-
much it is, and
yeah.
like we know exactly what it is.
But
like,
you gotta do
can
the
you Tell
work.
me, and like you got to guess.
Yeah, you got to figure it out.
What
And if
happens
you don't
what
get the
happens if I
amount,
guess wrong? You
Yeah.
go to jail.
yeah, it's like, dude,
It is stupid. It's
like,
like,
do you think they actually know?
yeah.
Then why don't they just send me a W-2 or something like, hey, here's what you owe. W-2 is not the right form, but like, why don't they just send us every January
I
like,
bet
hey,
they
this is
probably
what you owe,
don't.
man.
I bet they probably don't know, and the only time where they like actually like catch people is when it's like
a lot of money.
something's really off. Like
Yeah,
if something looks fishy, they're probably like, okay, let's look into it.
I
But
just thought that
I
was
doubt
funny.
they're like. But dude,
That would be the thing.
for
they
a
do, though.
while, I had my taxes like before I started selling, and it like changed. Like once I started selling, it's like I haven't made the exact same amount of money
every year.
every year, right? And my dad helped me get it like dialed. So one year, I owed $1.16 to the state, and then the federal was like I got back $1.80. which writing a check for $1.16
It's crazy.
pissed me off so bad. Like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Can I Venmo you?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're gonna make me write a check, bro, for real.
Yeah, that is nice.
I don't like writing a check, like, in general, for any amount of money, but $1, like, the piece of paper I'm writing this on and the ink probably costs more
the
to
stamp.
make.
The stamp.
The
that you're about
stamp
to
is
put
more
on it.
than
Yeah,
$1.
Yeah.
So whatever. I just put U.S. government as the return sender and just chucked it in the mail.
Just straight U.S. government.
Yeah.
Um,
I just put Trump up there, and it's
because of the White House.
yeah. And they're like, "Sir, this is for you."
Yeah, that's nice to have it set up perfectly like that. I would honestly, I like getting money back. It's kind of nice, honestly.
Yeah, it
If
means
it works
you
out that way.
overpaid throughout the year.
It's fine. That means I get the money back and then I'm gonna spend it right away.
Nah, invest it instead.
Yeah, I mean, bro,
No,
I was
not-
subbed.
Not invest the big chunk of money at the end of the year. Like, get it more dialed, and then invest the money that you're not overspending instead.
Yeah,
So if you're giving $80 extra a month that you shouldn't be, just put that in Acorns or something.
yeah. I guess.
My house payment went up.
How?
Also, I don't know. I really don't understand it. But it's like it went up like
Oh, is it
100
because of like rates went up or something? But as
I
a
think-
mortgage, when you sign a mortgage, is the rate what you have for all however many years you have the mortgage?
the interest rate is, but your tax is different. So like your property taxes go up. Usually they don't go down.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like the amount of money that you dude, you know the Delavan's Facebook page that we have, Delavan's bleeping and complaining,
Mm-hmm.
right? You guys jump on that ever?
I don't have Facebook, but I know what you're talking about.
They there's somebody that jumped on there and they were like, "Hey, I'm going to be running for governor. Let me know what you think needs fixed."
Governor?
Not governor.
Mayor?
Mayor. My bad.
I was about to say, dang.
Yeah, my bad. First time speaking ever in real life, so just anxious to be here.
Yeah.
I've never been on a podcast before.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people were like, fix the water, which is hilarious because Mark Kincaid, shout out Mark Kincaid,
Yeah.
best neighbor I've ever had in my life.
Mhm.
Mark Kincaid. He's the water guy in Groveland. And Groveland won best tasting water in Illinois last year at like some water convention.
I don't drink tap water, period. Like anywhere I go, especially not in Delavan, but I'm a water bottle kind of
Thanks
guy.
to my company.
Shout out GA. If it's a beep, call Rich. But the one that got me was the guy was like basically saying it's stupid that I don't have kids in school, but I gotta pay like I have to pay tax for the school.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that because I'm about to change your mind. Why do I have to pay for the fire department if my house isn't on fire?
It's like an insurance policy.
I'm just saying, like, how stupid. Why do I have to pay for the roads if I don't drive?
Yeah, it's a little different, but yeah.
I'm just like,
The no school
Also,
thing
it's-
makes sense.
huh?
The paying tax for the school thing makes sense. Like why he's upset about that.
Why?
I don't know.
Why do you do this? You just like to pick fights?
No, I'm just saying he just doesn't have any kids in there, so that sucks. He's paying for something he's not using.
We pay for Chicago to get new roads all the time. We don't use them.
Yeah.
I would rather
Sucks.
the kids in my community get educated.
Yeah. I mean,
Then
I'm not against it.
I'm just like
I'm not
that's
against
just
it. I'm
how-
just saying
it's
I understand
literally
where
just
he's coming
how it
from.
Works.
Yeah. I understand where he's coming from. But I understand why we do it in the first place. Can you imagine if we didn't get our school built? Remember that whole ordeal?
Yeah.
It like got passed like crazy high. But like imagine if it didn't get passed and we had to go
Well, it's
somewhere. That would suck.
The farm outside of town helped a lot of that. They were like, because I know it's funny. So like, obviously at work I talk to like people of all ages, right?
Mhm.
Like people that are, I've sold cars to people younger than us. I've sold cars to people in their late 100s. Like, dude, I've sold cars to every age demographic imaginable, right? And it's funny, there's a certain age that goes, oh, you live in Delavan? They're the place that has the pot farm outside of town, right? And I'm like, bingo. Then you get to a certain age and they're like, oh, they're the people, Delavan, that's the place that had the naughty movie theater, right?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, so
Isn't
I've
that where
been
the
told.
bowling alley was?
No,
No.
it's across
It
from
was-
across from Old Town.
It shared where the church's parking lot is now.
Isn't that wild? Also, I want to dance like elegantly around this, but if you're going in there, gross. You're going in there to watch explicit movies.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna sit in a room and watch an explicit
Your neighbor's
movie.
right there next to you.
See, okay, but
Also in a small
somebody,
town.
right? Okay, somebody brought up that point, and they were like, "Well, I just don't understand how you could do that," and then be like, you know, because if you see somebody that you know that's
Mhm.
in there with you,
Mhm.
like they could tell everybody
But they were also in there.
they were also in
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
so kind of not.
Yeah. That is crazy.
But it is funny to me that like I can usually tell. I mean, obviously I can tell somebody's age by just looking at them, but like when they're like, "Oh, Delavan, that's the place," and I can usually go one of two directions with what they're about to say.
Mhm.
Every once in a while, you get asked about the psychic.
Yes.
There's a
I
psychic?
had literally so recently I had the trifecta where the guy asked me about all three.
Really?
Yeah, and I go, "Buddy,
72.
He knows his
You are
Delavan history.
you're in tune. I love it." You don't know about it?
No.
There's a New York Times about Delavan
yeah.
psychic.
Dang.
Her name was Greta. I don't remember.
Alexander.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
She was pretty big. We should do a little deep dive, find some information, and tell the people about it. It'd
Like
be kind of
now?
fun. I mean, we could right now if you wanted to. The viewers would get instant gratification from that. They wouldn't have to
Yeah.
wait until next week at the earliest.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool.
How long ago was this? Like, were we
You're the only
alive?
one that has a phone.
I'm
Were we
working on it.
alive?
Oh, he's working on it. No, I don't think so. I could call my mom. She knows about it. She told me about it. I'm sure my dad would know about it. He's old. Old, been in Delavan his whole life.
It's crazy. Just the amount of people that stay around. Like,
I mess with it. I don't plan on leaving.
I mean, no hate, but it's just funny. It's like,
Yeah.
I graduated from Delavan in 1933.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Got married in 38. Been here since. Like, okay. You're very old.
And back when I went to high school, we only had 4 kids in my class.
Walked uphill 6 miles and 10 feet of snow every day.
Yeah. It's uphill 4 miles both ways. You know, back when I was 11, I used to be 12.
All right. Draft time. This draft is actually going to be pretty interesting because if you don't like the person that we're choosing, then you might not even vote, which kind of sucks. Like, there's not a wide variety, right? It's very zoned, like for a specific audience. So hopefully you like it.
If not, and you find yourself looking at the draft, just pick.
if
pick
you know
something.
any of them,
If you think you've heard one, if you just want to see Brock wear the goose costume again, camera number
don't
3.
vote for him. He looks so depressed.
It's not my
Hey,
happiest moment.
at least you look good in it, man.
Be a 3-time
Hey,
draft loser.
Yeah.
you are a cutie though. Tell you what.
Stop.
All right. This draft, I got the idea actually from Janelle, so shout out Janelle. But basically what we're doing is we chose Morgan Wallen as our artist, the music artist, and we're going to draft Morgan Wallen songs, our top 5 Morgan Wallen songs. Some quick disclaimers so that if something doesn't make the list and you're like, how did this not make the list? We're only doing Morgan Wallen songs, not ones he's featured on.
Yep.
It has to be a Morgan Wallen
it's-
song.
If it's a Morgan Wallen song that he has someone featured on,
That's
that is
fine.
in play.
Yeah.
I do have one that I would like to propose.
Is he the feature? Is Morgan Wallen featured?
We'll talk about it.
Then that
We'll
wouldn't be
talk
allowed.
about it.
But that's the rules. You guys know everything by now. Brock got last time, so he's going to go third today. I actually won. Took down Brady. He was on a 2-week streak. So,
I'm still on a 3-week streak.
yep, but losing. So, I get to go first. Morgan Wallen songs. My first one, I'm going You Proof.
Take it off my board.
The hardest part is we all have a list of like 15 or so songs. The hardest part is like low key trying to figure out what is your top 5
Mm-hmm.
because they're all heaters.
So I have the second pick. I'd like to run this one by you. And if you veto it, I guess I understand. But I do feel like I've got a
Legitimate
an
argument.
actual argument.
Okay.
Because I would like for my first song to be Heartless. Now, Morgan Wallen is featured in the song, but it's because it's a Diplo song and he's just like a producer. He doesn't like... So Morgan Wallen is the only artist on the song. It's just technically not his song. But when you think of the song Heartless, you don't think of anyone but Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, but I know it's a Diplo song when I listen to it. Like if you were to go on Morgan Wallen's songs, I don't think it.
It is in his...
It is?
It is in his top songs.
Well, so is I Had Some Help,
That's
but
true.
it's a Post Malone
Fair point,
song.
Fair point.
Right. But there's not another artist on the song. So if you take Morgan Wallen out, you just have a
Beat or whatever.
a beat.
Yeah.
This is my only one that I have an argument on. And to me, this is a crucial Morgan Wallen song. Like
Yeah.
for his career,
Yeah.
this is like...
Okay, here's the question. Here's my question,
Okay.
and I think this will be my deciding vote. Does the song, when you look on it on Apple Music, does it say Diplo and Morgan Wallen, or is it Diplo Heartless featuring Morgan Wallen? Because if it's featuring, I think we'd say no, because that was the rule. If it's like Diplo and Morgan Wallen or something, then I would say okay. I can look on it too.
I'm looking.
I think that's my deciding vote there. Banger.
I mean, it is... Since it's part of an album, it is not...
Oh, it is part of an album.
It's
A Diplo album.
It's part of a Diplo album, so it's...
It's unfortunate.
All right, that's fine.
Honorable mention.
Okay, then I'm going to go with my... I'm going to go with Man Made a Bar.
Mm.
That's like my favorite Morgan Wallen song to
Mhm.
sing.
Well, I'm glad you didn't pick mine, either one of you. For my first one, I'm going with Sand in My Boots.
It's a good one.
And then for my second one, I'm going to do the one that blew him up, Whiskey Glasses.
Yep. I didn't have your first one on my list. I did have Whiskey Glasses on here because how do you make a Morgan Wallen list and not have that on?
Whiskey Glasses is the one that blew him up, you think?
Yeah.
100%.
No argument for me.
Which album is that? The one where he's got short hair.
His second
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
There's also another banger on that one that I think was probably.
There's a bunch of bangers on
Is
every
that-
album he's ever.
yeah, but
every
I think there's
single
another
thing
one on
he
that
touches
that's
is-
probably another defining Morgan Wallen song on that album.
Which one? All right.
It's not my turn.
I'm gonna go with my second pick and say, I wrote the book.
I love that song.
Yep.
Great song. Great song.
Maddie and I were talking about what I should
This
have
draft.
on my list.
Yeah.
She said that was one that I needed to pick up.
Yeah. Great pick. Newer ish.
Mhm.
I got two.
My list is
And this is-
dwindling fast.
This is the one that I was saying that I think would be another defining one is Chasing You.
Yeah,
It was on
that's
the
a
same
good
album.
one. Yep, it's a good one.
So Chasing You. And then I'm gonna go with More Than My Hometown as my third pick. Really like that song.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and take Last Night off. I mean, it's just a heater.
Banger, yeah.
Immediately, that
Yeah.
thing came out and it blew up.
Yeah, I did.
It
TikTok.
was, that was an insane run that song had. That had everybody in a chokehold.
Mm-hmm.
I think for my third, I'm going to go with Spin You Round.
Gosh dang it, that was
Yeah,
on mine.
it's a great one.
Oh, hang on.
Can we take a moment here and not trying to call anyone out here, but I did talk to Brock on the way here about some bangers I had,
Mm-hmm.
and I did mention Spin You Around, and Brock's like, I don't really like that song.
That's not what I said.
I was pretty
No,
sure
it
that's
was-
what you
No,
said.
it was the other one you were talking about.
You sure?
1,000%.
Okay.
I'll stand by that.
Okay. I'm just
And then
watch him
my-
pick the other one.
for my fourth pick, there's so many heaters on this
Yeah,
list.
dude.
don't know
I
what
was
to pick.
listening to Morgan Wallen all day today trying to figure out songs. Song would come up, put it on my list, another song come up, and I'd be like, goodness. Like, this one's almost better than the other one. Like, there's just straight heater after heater.
I don't know why I can't find this. I don't
You trying to add to your list? Is your list, like, gone already?
know, but I did think of one that, like, in my opinion, is
Start
like,
singing it.
Nope.
When it's your turn, start singing it, and we'll help you.
No, I'll find it, or I won't. It'll go away forever.
I think for my fourth pick, I'm going to have to go with
Yep.
Up
Found it.
Down.
Up, down.
Yeah.
Florida Georgia Line.
Yep.
I think that was another.
That's honestly
Pivotal.
might have been one of the very first Morgan Wallen songs I've ever heard that I didn't know was Morgan Wallen. I was back in high school.
Honestly, that is actually probably the song that got him the most famous.
Yeah, because Florida Georgia Line was massive.
Yeah. That's like
I think that
for
put
Lil
him on the
Uzi,
map.
his
and then-
like the song that people think, or the song that everyone says put Uzi on the map is that one with Migos. The my bad of the bone.
Mhm.
Ugh, that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's my turn, and I have 2 picks left, and I have a lot of songs on here that I need to pick, man.
Finish out my songs. Yep.
I don't. Honestly, we could make this list 10, and I would still have songs that I feel like I'm leaving
I
off.
think I'd agree with you.
I'm in such a gross spot. I'm gonna take.
Can we have an honorable mention?
Yeah,
Like later
yeah.
after we all do a
We
five.
could have
give
we could have a
honorable-
sub.
Yeah, an honorable mention.
Okay. For me, this was one of the songs that made me realize how much I liked Morgan Wallen. And this song is "Cover Me Up."
I like that song.
It's slow, but gosh dang it, if I don't love to sing
Yep.
that song in the car,
Mm-hmm.
full bore, like crying my heart out level.
Yep.
Like, song is so good.
Yep. I'm gonna go with another old one. I get two more right. These are my
Yeah.
last two. If I Know Me.
Banger.
Yep. That's probably. It might be my favorite Morgan Wallen song actually. If I Know Me, and then One Thing at a Time.
Nice. I'm glad that you didn't
Those
take
are my
mine.
last two.
Can I have like 4 or 5 honorable mentions? Because I'm honestly, this list is so hard. I'm gonna go with the song that was playing when Maddie and I got engaged. And that would be "Somebody's Problem."
Somebody's problem about to be mine. There was another song that means not. I don't know if you'd say means a lot to you, but an important moment in your life that's
Yep.
on this list of mine.
Yep, it's on my list too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that was hard to leave off.
With your mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, for my last pick, I think I'm gonna have to go with "Dangerous."
Yep,
That's a
that
good
was
one.
on my list. That one I couldn't decide if I wanted to do it or not.
There's just so many that are like, I mean,
Are we done? Right?
That's
we
it,
all
right?
went.
That's it.
Thought You Should Know was the one.
thought
we
you
were
should
thinking
know.
about.
Wasted on You is insane.
Yep.
Little
I like
Rain.
Little Rain is probably
Little
my.
Rain
That's
is
my
great.
my honorable mention. I
Yeah.
love that song.
You not taking the Neon Lights.
I
Not
do like
Neon
that song.
Lights.
Neon Cowgirl.
Neon something.
Yeah.
The I'm here when that one.
What?
Um, Ain't That Something's fire. 865 is fire.
865. Still going down. Did we say that? Warning.
Yep. I Deserve a Drink. I love. That's a great song.
This bar. I like that one.
Living the Dream is amazing, and The
Mhm.
Bible is amazing.
Mhm.
Whiskey Friends is great. Wine into Water is
Whiskey
so
Friends. I
good.
forgot about that one.
Neon Star is what it's called.
Neon Star.
Out there, even from across the bar. Does he miss ever? Devil Don't Know. The writing in Devil Don't Know is insane.
I don't know if I
Listen, just that's the one where he's talking about basically like the devil doesn't know the level of hell that he's in because of whatever
Yeah.
happened.
Sure.
Band-Aid on a Bullet Hole, I
Yeah.
love.
Band-Aid on bullet
It's like
hole.
trying to put a Band-Aid on a bullet hole.
Bangers. He don't miss.
No, he really doesn't.
Brock, run us back with what we got here.
Rednecks, Red Letters, Red Dirt's fire. Quitting Time is fire.
All right, so we got Brady had with
Had
his-
Me by Halftime is fire. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Tennessee Numbers.
Oh, dude.
Seven Summers wasn't on here. That was a big one.
Yeah. I mean, we could make a whole nother list
That
of
was 7 Summers ago.
songs that we couldn't put on because they were featured. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Heartless, Whiskey
Broadway
Whiskey,
Girls.
Broadway Girls, Flower Shops.
Stand By Me. I love that song. You know Stand By
Um,
Me? With Lil
dude.
Durk.
Yeah, that one's great. I mean, there's some with Hardy that are so good. Hardy's insane.
I love Hardy.
All right, I digress. on behalf of the association.
It's probably a good thing I don't have an iPad in front of me when we're doing this podcast. I'm just drawing on it right now.
Yeah, that's the reason that Brock and Mike started to exist. That's the reason that Brock and Mike started to exist in the first place.
Why?
Because Distracto boy over here.
Yeah, iPad kid.
We'd be having
iPad
conversations.
kid.
We'd be talking, and you'd be looking stuff up on the computer, and then I would wait for a response, and you'd be like, "Huh?" Just start laughing and hope it was a joke. I do that in real life conversations sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, Brock.
All right, yeah, run him back. Sorry, we're ready.
All right. So for Brady, starting at number 1, he had Man Made a Bar, I Wrote the Book, Last Night, Cover Me Up, and Somebody's Problem. Caleb had You Proof, Chasing You, More Than My Hometown, If I Know Me, One Thing at a Time, and I had Sand in My Boots, Whiskey Glasses, Spin You Round, Up Down, and Dangerous.
Hate to say it, Brock.
You think he's losing again?
You're wearing that goose costume next week, brother.
We'll
I'm
see.
kidding.
What's Can someone?
It's hard to make a bad
sing-
list.
Yeah. Can someone sing Whiskey Glasses for me real quick?
That's the Pour Me, that one. Pour me another.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sometimes I get that and Chasing You like as the same song.
Yeah. Chasing You is fire.
Yeah. All right. So there's our list. Morgan Wallen. We're hoping that Mike's here next week.
Because we got a fire idea.
We got
for draft.
an amazing idea for a draft that we're really excited to do, but we can't do with. We want to do it with all 4 of us. So hopefully he's here next week. Mike, please come back. But maybe down the road we'll do another one like this with a different artist. So shoot us some ideas of some artists that you would like us to draft songs, and hopefully we know songs by them. Me and Brady could do Drake.
Brock could do Drake.
Brock could do Drake too.
Mike could do Drake. We could do
Really?
Drake.
Yeah. I don't know who else
I would do
I
Drake.
think we
right
should
now.
do Kendrick to make Brady pick a Kendrick list.
Kendrick doesn't have enough songs to do that.
Have we done music
Do
artists
you know that
just in
Drake
general?
has as many Hot 100 hits? Like, actually, not as many. Drake has 300 something songs that have made it onto the Hot 100, and Kendrick has 75 songs total, like that he's put out.
Really?
Yeah, Kendrick sucks. Also, when this Drake album that came out yesterday blows up, stay over there and you do your little jig to Not Like Us, because we listen. Stay on that side, all right. When Drake has the songs of the summer with P&D, this whole album is all party songs. They're all insane. They went like 21 for 21. They didn't miss once. They couldn't miss if they tried. Their throwaways are gas.
It's glazing so hard right now.
Listen, for as many people that are like, Drake fell off. He's garbage. He's whatever. You can't argue. You know how many times he got streamed yesterday?
Shoot, I don't know.
It's like 92.4 million times he got streamed in a day, 24 hours.
Yeah.
Are you hearing that?
Yeah. Goat legend.
Yeah, he's a GOAT legend.
Yeah. Goat legend.
Bro.
Add it to the list.
If you listen, okay, I'm just gonna, since I can, I'm going to for just.
Can you rant in a second?
Yeah.
Go vote Wednesday. Poll will be up for the draft. Don't vote Brock.
I couldn't
Let's
have
make it 4
waited
weeks
till
ago.
the
If you don't
Yeah.
vote for me, you're
Don't
dead to
forget.
me.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Brock.
I can't wait not to vote for you.
All right, go ahead.
It's just, if you are genuinely rooting for Kendrick, it's insane to me that you're like, you're a loser. Like, for real.
I'm not gonna
just
lie.
for a second. Just let me for a second. You're preying on the downfall of a man who everything he touches, and this is not even glazing, like literally just go look at the numbers. Nobody's better than him. Okay? He's never had a scandal of any garbage, whatever. You can call him a PDF. That's fine. It's not true, because if it was true, there would be a case, and there's no case. No women have came out and been like, yeah, he did weird things to me, right? So it's just so insane to me that you, not you specifically, or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm saying you as in Kendrick lover and person who wants Drake to fail, like, why would you not want to cheer for a winner? Why are you associating yourself with a loser? Like, why do you want him to lose so bad so you can be like closer to him? Like,
Yeah.
what? Why is it so popular to choose like the dude is he's winning. He wins everything he does is a W. I mean, stuff got leaked. That was a major W for him. Like, it doesn't make sense. Why? Why are you trying to force this weird narrative to like, oh, I don't even like his music anymore? What? How, bro? That would be like, it would be like saying, I don't know. It's so stupid to me. If you're a Kendrick fan and you think Drake sucks, there's a reason I didn't see your Spotify rap this year, because he was up there.
It's Drake is like Nike, and Kendrick is like Puma or New Balance. Which one's worse? I don't know.
New Balance has some heaters.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. Puma is actually pretty big around the world, though, like other countries. But
I would listen to this famous guy. I don't know who it was. It was somebody on a TikTok. I had heard the name and I don't remember what it was. But he was saying that in Canada, like in Toronto, on the radio stations, they don't play Kendrick at all. But in California, they play like a lot of Drake, and they don't have any problem.
Yeah,
playing it.
Drake runs the city of Toronto. Everyone
But
there
Kendrick's supposed to run California.
Yeah, well, that's just Drake's the goat. Goat
Yeah,
legend.
Drake's just better. He's GOAT legend.
Yeah, goat legend. I did not like the halftime performance.
That was
It was pretty mid in my opinion, but I
it was
love
so
SZA, bro.
boring, bro.
I love SZA. She's probably top 3
SZA's-
artists
dude.
right now for me.
SZA is good. Her performance also sucked. She was so clearly lip syncing.
Oh
the
yeah,
entire
100%.
thing.
100%.
It's hilarious to me that Serena Williams was out there doing the crip walk.
When her sister was
Her
killed.
sister
Yeah.
yeah, but even that's not even. I don't even care about that part. Like,
Kendrick's
has-
just trying to get all
bro,
these things to fire at Drake.
She has a husband and a child at home,
Mhm.
and she's gonna go dance to a song about her ex-boyfriend. If I was her husband, I'd be pissed. I'd tell her no. And Drake was like, "Hey, thanks for honoring me at the Super Bowl. That was super cool." And she was like, "Well, I mean, how many times do you get the chance to dance at a Super Bowl? So that's the only reason I did it. It didn't have anything to do with you. Shut up." That's the stupidest
Do you
thing
think
I've ever heard in my life.
LeBron and Serena Williams would create like greatest athlete of all time?
Probably. Drake and LeBron don't like each other anymore
Why?
because LeBron was doing a bunch of stuff with Kendrick and singing "Not Like Us" and a bunch of things because he's in LA. And then Drake was like, "What about all those girls I helped you cheat on your wife with?" And then LeBron was like, "I have never done any of those things before." And Drake was like, "Sure,
Everyone's just babies, bro.
I know."
Just live your life. Like,
I don't know, man. You know what I do
Drake,
know?
not Drake. Brady would, bro. You could get paid to be Drake's like hype man, like travel with Drake, and just
Yeah.
glaze him so hard at everything.
See, for sure you can call it glazing, but
I understand that you fully believe.
I actually
like,
right.
Yeah,
There's
And I
nothing
agree
that
with you,
there's nothing
too.
I'm
I
saying
agree
that
with you,
I'm
too.
like I don't actually believe in.
yeah. I agree. I agree with you too. I just wouldn't. I just don't feel super strongly about it.
I just
as you
want
do.
Drake to know like, shout out Drizzy. I just want you to know that, like, if WRWD Studios ever gets big enough that I get to meet you, that, like, I haven't played Kendrick at all on my phone. Like, it's been
So
it's been me and you for real, like, forever. I've never I would put somebody above Drake, TBH, though. Like,
can I guess?
uh-huh.
Is it a rapper?
Mm-hmm. Like, I think that Drake is the second best rapper of all time.
Is it Wayne?
Yeah. I mean, he's the man
Didn't
that
Lil
created
Wayne
Drake.
create? Yeah.
Not really created, but like gave him, saw the opportunity, or
Yeah.
saw the potential and gave
Yeah.
him the opportunity. I think that Wayne is. I would rather meet and listen to Drake, but like, I think that Lil Wayne is better. Like, I like Drake more.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
No, I got it.
like, yeah.
I think I get what you're trying to say. Brock, you like Kendrick?
I mean, I like Kendrick, but
I'm
I'm not gonna say I hate Drake either, though.
It's tough. I used to like Kendrick. Like,
You
for
remember-
real, Kendrick was the reason that I realized there were other rappers besides Drake, Lil Wayne, and Tyga.
It's crazy.
Yeah. He just came out with a new album, like last week. It's like
Sounds like
actually
I'm
decent.
downloading it.
Yeah, it's like actually pretty decent. But Charlie can attest to it too. We were sitting in, so Charlie and I in 8th grade used to go in and get workouts in with Carson and Andy.
Mm-hmm.
And on Fridays they would go to Casey's and get something. So one time they took us to Casey's and Charlie and I didn't have any money. So we sat in the back of Carson's Jeep and they went inside, and the song that was playing was Money Trees.
Banger.
Banger. Like, that's probably my favorite Kendrick song.
Yeah.
So like that got me to realize that like maybe I could look outside of
I got a
Marvin's
question for
room, you know?
you. Yeah, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Was Uzi ever bigger than Drake for you? Like, I'm not saying he was better than Drake. I'm saying, was he ever like?
If you would have asked, 17, 18-ish year old me, probably 17, 18-year-old ish me, I would have told you yes and been lying. I wanted to not like
You wanted to.
I wanted to like someone more than I liked Drake. And
Just
Uzi
kinda
was
do
that person for me. And it was like the closest I'd ever been to like, I probably listened to Uzi more than I listened to Drake in that time period.
Yeah.
And I think that was like the closest that I had ever been. And then Scorpion came out and I was like, what the hell am I talking about? Like, shut up.
Scorpion in the Ozarks was crazy.
Yeah, we were listening to it on my hoverboard. Oh.
Yeah, he don't miss, man.
Oh, he doesn't. He never has.
Brock still has the thing on.
It's so warm.
Yeah, it is cold down here. You calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Blood pressure's dropped. I think that's something that you get really passionate about,
What?
Drake. And just that whole beef and everything.
Yeah. I mean,
Like you just have
I
to
do-
recognize greatness.
I
like,
do.
It's just
Like,
that-
I understand that in no world does Drake care that I exist. I care that he exists, though.
How long would you be like actually devastated if Drake ever just randomly died? Like, just think of like the
I
whole
will
Kobe
say-
situation, like that sucked.
Mm.
But like
So
Drake,
I'll say
would you like
when
cry?
so Juice World
Yeah.
was big enough for me that when he died, I had a ex-girlfriend reach out to me and be like, "Hey, are you doing okay?" And not an ex-girlfriend that like we were friends and we talked. It was like really gross. We didn't talk at all. Like it ended with like we hate each other, and then she was like, "I'm just making sure that you're functioning. Like,
Yeah.
are you good?" I think if Drake died, I don't know. I'd be devastated. Like I would actually be so upset. I think there's not another celebrity that even comes close. That if they died, I'd be like,
Really?
yeah, I don't think so. I mean, name some celebrities.
Tatum.
Nope. So, okay. There's been, like, plane crashes
All
Every-
the time, bro. Like, I
every
feel like-
other minute,
Yeah.
right? For, like, a while. Like, it's
Yeah.
been going on for, like, a bit. Have you guys ever thought about, like, what if there was a plane crash and everyone on the Orlando Magic died? I mean, they travel together in a plane.
Well,
So
no,
pick your
no, that happened with the plane that hit the helicopter in D.C. or New York or something a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, there was a bunch. It was
It
a
was-
Boston.
Or was it D.C.? I don't know.
Figure
It was a
skaters.
bunch.
Yeah,
it was
it was a
the
bunch-
U.S. figure skating team. Like a lot of the members of the team. Like that sucks. No matter who it is, that sucks.
Oh, it's terrible.
But like that could just as easily be a professional. Like,
Right. It's
yeah.
like, oh, the Tennessee Titans died. All of them.
Yeah.
Every single person died.
That'd be crazy.
Then what do you do even at that point?
I think the franchise
Like,
is just
disband the
done.
team?
Yeah.
And like pack up and reopen somewhere else?
Yeah. I don't know what you do.
I mean, what do you just got to draft 60 guys?
I think if
You're-
it happened to the Eagles, I don't think I could watch NFL ever again.
really,
Or just, yeah, I don't. If it happened to my favorite team, I just feel like, I don't know. Like, you could choose a new team, but it's like, dang, bro, like, I don't know.
yeah,
That would just suck.
yeah.
That'd be awful. And even, like, not saying that it's, like, someone else dying is not as bad, because it sucks for everyone.
So you're saying
But,
if you're saying if the Tennessee Titans everyone blew up and died, you wouldn't care as much
No,
as
I would
if the
care.
Eagles, no, I'm not sorry. I'm not saying that you wouldn't care at all. I'm saying like you could still watch football.
Oh, yeah.
I got you.
Okay, I think I would watch football either way, but I don't think I would choose a new team. Like, I would,
Why would you?
yeah, like, I would just, like,
You be choosing teams though. You just be like
I do not be choosing teams, bro. I do not be choosing teams.
What NBA team did you like in high school?
I did like the Warriors. That was
Nope.
a big
What's the other team you liked?
Celtics,
Nope.
Bulls,
Nope. They are red though.
Rockets,
Nope.
Raptors.
Nope. Right conference. Southern. See, this is what I'm saying. I have a
That's
video.
the NBA. I don't like the NBA though. I don't watch the
that
NBA very much.
Nope. Because I remember we got into an argument and I took a video of
This-
how far I had to go down on my TV. I had the NBA like app on my TV. How far I had to go down to find the Hawks because you were
Oh
telling
yeah,
me how much.
because I was
Yeah,
Trey Young.
'cause you were a huge Hawks fan for a while.
So with sports like that, I like to follow players. Like, I'm a big college sports guy. I love college sports, like, over professional sports any day. And so when I see someone like Trey Young at Oklahoma, like, I just liked watching Trey Young. So when he gets drafted to the Hawks, I'm like, yeah, I'm a Hawks fan. And the Warriors because, one, they were good, and two, I love Stephen Curry. Like, he's my all-time favorite player of
Do you
all
have-
time. Like, But like my NFL team has been the Eagles since I was born.
I will give you that.
Ohio
It has
State,
been-
it's been Ohio State. Like, okay, I love Ohio State, and I've been an Ohio State fan.
U of
But
I.
I cheer for U of I. I like U of I. I cheer for Kentucky, and sometimes just because like being in Kentucky. But
I
I
feel
would
like
say
that's
my
kind of
team
a,
is Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I love cheering for U of I. I don't. When people are like, what's your favorite college basketball
Yeah.
program?" I'm not saying U of I.
But I would college basketball program. I follow U of I more than I follow Ohio State. Ohio State is
You like
football
Ohio State football
because that's what I grew up watching with my family. Like they don't watch basketball very much in general. So then I
Yeah.
grew up watching U of I and Bradley and that kind of stuff. And so like I followed those teams more in Kentucky because it's Kentucky, you know.
right?
But yeah, those two are ones that like have never changed in my life. NBA, I bounce around. I don't even really like the NBA period. Like I don't think I've watched very many games. Baseball, I would say I'm a Cubs fan, and I've been that way, but
think
I don't
the,
really watch the Cubs. All right, episode 30 in the books. What are we doing podcast? Appreciate all your support. Don't forget to draft on or choose one of the drafts on Instagram. The poll will be out on Wednesday. See if Brock can break his streak or not.
Probably won't.
Yep, probably not.
Everyone, go DM Mike and tell him to get back on the pod because we miss him.
Yep. DM us if you have any draft ideas.
Yeah,
At all.
We would love to hear your draft ideas.
Yeah.
We have all been really enjoying the competition of putting a product out there for you guys to vote on, and
Yeah, that goes out on Wednesdays.
every Wednesday. I think
I'm
it's
constantly
it's-
watching the Instagram.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun for us, and we hope that it's fun for you guys to get to participate in something like that. If you have any other ideas of things that we could do and put on social media so that you guys can interact with it, we would love to hear them because we want you guys to be involved as much as anything. So we appreciate everything that you do for us and all of your support for us.
Yeah,
'cause
go check out our socials.
There's still a little bit of us. I think I can speak for both of us. That's it's cool that you guys care enough about us to sit and listen for an hour and a half a week to just random whatever. I find that really cool.
Yeah.
The support's awesome.
Facts. I get texts every week from people just like, yo,
Yep.
that was crazy, or
Yep.
it kind of sparks a conversation, which is fun.
Yeah.
Check out our socials: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever you call that thing, podcasts. Check us out on all those. But appreciate the support. See ya.
Peace.